It's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with Raymond Muratalla, who makes his return on July 13th against none other than former world champion Tevin Farmer. First and foremost, how's everything been, man?
Everything's good, bro. Uh, just training as usual and just getting ready for this fight and ready to put on a show for everybody.
You know, um, for a lot of boxing fans that's been watching for a while, right? They've looked at you as maybe like a dark horse in the division, right? The guy where, they got the Shakurs, the Gervontas, the Lomas, but you crept your way into the top in like three of these sanctioned bodies, like one and two. BoxRec has you number five globally. And now, if they didn't know you then, they're definitely gonna know you now when you fight Tevin Farmer. So how excited are you to face a former world champion?
I mean, it's exciting, man. I feel like I'm just putting in the work, man, and all these great opportunities are coming from it. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do, man. Just keep working and hopefully I get these great fights that the fans want to see.
You know, uh, ironically, I've talked to Tevin on his like journey back recently, and he's mentioned that he needed to get a name or a tough opponent so that he can actually contend for a world championship. And I think some fight fans were maybe surprised when they saw Muay and Farmer, maybe like, hey, this is a really tough fight for him, but this could
Yeah.
also maybe be, a tough fight for you, for the fans who don't know who you kind of, worked with and things like that. So, if you beat Tevin Farmer, is the next a world championship fight?
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's what we want. That guy Barichek, he said my name, and I think I want that fight also, bro. So I think it's only right top rank makes that happen. But first I gotta get through Tim Foreman. I'm not looking past that. I know he's a great fighter as well, and I think it's gonna be a great night for me.
Your style, you mix up a lot of shots. You go to the body, you do level changes. Tevin Farmer's a really slippery guy, has that Philly style, which can cause anybody to have a bad night, right? How do you, without giving
Mhm.
the game plan, like how do you prepare for a guy who may not just come forward, may not just go back, but he's going to be kind of in your face, but turning and being all at different angles?
Yeah, I mean, just stuff we just work on in the gym, and I mean, just getting familiar with that style. Like you said, it's not easy. It's hard to prepare for, but as far as I think my mindset is just I think it's just my IQ. I think I already like kind of vision what's gonna happen, and I just think I'm on another level right now, man. My imagination is just different. I think I picture all these I picture like everything happening in the ring, so I'm just constantly working on shit and just shit like that, man. I think it's just gonna get me to another level, and I'm really gonna show you guys like why I want these title shot fights, man. And I think it's gonna show.
No, I know. I think you were like on a nine knockout streak. Even knocked out an opponent, which Shakur faced early on, in like I think two rounds. And Tevin Farmer, he's only been stopped once against another top, good fighter, Pedraza. I know that your last fight, you didn't get to do the knockout, but I'm sure you learned a lot. Can we potentially see, a knockout against Tevin Farmer, from some experience you learned from your last fight?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I definitely got the power for it, and we all know one punch could change a fight. And I don't think he's ever faced an opponent as like myself, as big as myself, as strong as I am, and I think it could happen.
Tevin's name's been tied for years against Gervonta Tank Davis. You beat Tevin. The fans have kind of already, put you a little bit. I know Tank has put a tweet out, I think a couple months ago. It's kind of referring to your trainer, Robert Garcia, saying like, my mama, he's ass, he's watching your fight essentially. But,
Yeah,
do you see yourself and Gervonta facing each other down the line?
absolutely, absolutely. I think that's a great fight to be made, and I know I gotta get through these guys first to show that I'm the next opponent for him or even close to that. You know what I mean? So I think getting rid of these next fights will be an absolute like big help for that.
Now, you sparred Lomachenko. I don't know if fight fans know that. Like you worked with a lot of top guys. Does Tank get past Lomachenko and that's who you're gonna face, or you think you're gonna face Lomachenko and it's gonna be an old sparring rivalry that well not rivalry, but you know what I mean, like two sparring partners fight
Yeah.
facing each other.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if they fight, I think Tank could win that one. And as far as the sparring, bro, it was just one round. It was really nothing, to be honest with you. Like what one round rank, you can't really tell shit, right?
Hmm.
But I mean, but if they fight, man, I think Tank could win that one. And yeah, I mean, if there's an offer, I'll take that too. You know what I mean? If I can get Lomachenko or Tank, either one, I'm ready for any of those guys.
It's just unique because I've seen sparring all the time in gyms. Why one round? I don't think I've ever seen. I've seen max. I mean, minimum two, but why
Yeah.
only one round with Lomachenko?
Uh, to that, I have no idea, man. It didn't make sense to any of us. Maybe they're looking for certain sparring styles or something. I don't know how to be that because one round, yeah, I never heard of that either.
Hmm. Now, throwing some other names. And once again, I'm not looking past them for him. I know you're not, but your name's been brought to all these fighters' names. I think there was even a bet with your trainer or Shakur Stevenson try to make a bet with your trainer, saying essentially, I'll bet him 100,000 that he would beat you. I know that at a point it seemed like fight fans was asking for you and Shakur. I'm sure you wanted Shakur. Is that a fight that you want more than Gervonta and Loma, you think?
Absolutely, I think that one's more possible to happen. I don't know if what he's doing with Top Rank, but hopefully he stays, man. I mean, with Top Rank, he could be potentially with Top Rank also. So I mean, that's definitely a fight we can get or make happen.
Do you think he may be the best opponent in the division for you to face? As in like as a boxing accolade, I know Tank has the name, Loma has the Hall of Fame already like credentials, but some
Yeah.
people view Shakur as the best fighter in division. Do you feel that same way if you beat Shakur, or do you think someone else
I,
is?
I mean he's up there for a reason, you know what I mean? He's a good boxer. But I just see myself beating him, and I just can't explain it. I think that's just the fight that has to happen.
Hmm. Absolutely. Now, just going back to you, you're kind of in this position where you're chasing the champions, right? You're like one and two, multiple sanctioned bodies, but politics gets in the way, all right? You beat Tevin Farmer, you should probably get a title shot. Tank and Loma face each other. If Shakur does sign with Top Rank, great, may happen. If he doesn't, more politics, right? But there's these guys that are around maybe your class, maybe based off rankings lower than you, but fight fans have been looking at Keyshawn Davis as a potential opponent. I know he's made some comments online. I
Yeah.
know that you're focused on the world champions, but if those politics kind of get in the way, would a Keyshawn Davis fight be ready now, or would you want to wait till the world championship fights and then you guys can kind of duke it out then?
Yeah, I mean, for me, that would definitely be like looking back, you know what I mean? I'm trying to hit those belts. I'm headed for those belts. I think I should be next, man, to be honest with you. Like I'm really working towards that. But yeah, I think a Keyshawn Davis fight, I think that would be going backwards. But but I mean, if we can fight for a belt, then that'll be a lot better.
Mhm. Right. My last couple set of questions is for some fight fans who don't know, right? They're getting to know you on the boxing scene. Um, you've had amateur win over Ryan Garcia. Um, walk me through that. I know it's just the amateurs, but what was that like facing him then? And do you see yourself potentially moving up, maybe even two divisions, right? Because he might be a welterweight. But
Yeah.
do you see you and Ryan facing each other again?
I mean, it definitely could happen. I mean, we've seen each other amateurs like 3 times, I want to say, and yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, we've seen it with Ryan and Devin, so definitely a fight that can be made.
I know you sparred Devin back in the day as well, and
Yeah,
Devin and Ryan have kind of, I guess, the New York Commission has settled the whole Osterine situation. Do you, when it comes to boxing and your safety, do you think the ruling was good enough if you were in a position like that?
what was the ruling?
He got suspended for a year, and he has to do drug testing within that year. I think he has to
Hmm.
pay 10K to New York Athletic Commission, and he had to forfeit, I think, like $1.2 million to Golden Boy.
Oh well. I mean, cheating is cheating, right? I mean, I never been one to cheat, man. I'm not a fan of it. So think whatever happened happened.
Yeah. I mean, as it comes to like boxing safety, right? Like if let's say Tevin Farmer, clean, he's been a clean fighter. I know he's had cases of people
Yeah.
who've failed, but would you want longer bans? Do you think they should be like a point where it kind of removes them from the sport a little bit? I've heard people say 5 years, or is it just case by case in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean that shit is dangerous, bro. I mean, you're basically playing with someone's life right there. But yeah, a year is it is a little bit. But yeah, as far as I mean, I don't know, man. We'll let
Yeah.
them decide that shit.
You're like, none of my problem, man. Yeah, you ain't got to
Yeah.
deal with it. Well, look, I'll end this on a note. July 13th, you're gonna be at the Palms Casino Resort on ESPN in Las Vegas. Like all that sounds great against a former world champion, Tevin Farmer. I know you're out there to set an example, right? You want to go show the lightweight division that you are not just here to play, but you are the top guy, right? So for the
Yeah.
fans who'll be tuning in on that day to see some Raymond Muratalla, what can they expect?
Just they can expect a great fight, man, a great performance against an opponent like this. I think it's really gonna give me that next step that I've been wanting and just looking forward to being a future world champ, man. That's it, man. That's really it.
Awesome. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.